2013 Monterey 234SS. Red main stripe with a black hull bottom and a black top stripe with the bright silver Monterey Chromax lettering towards the back. We have docking lights shining up front, as well as your nav light shining up front as well. You do have a bow ladder on this boat, so that's a pretty neat feature, getting in from the front or the back. Beautiful swim deck on the back with a ladder on the back as well. Tons of activity on the back of this boat with that swim deck, and then you have a black bimini on top to top it off. So let's go ahead and jump on inside of this 2013 Monterey 234SS. 2013 Monterey 234SS. Starting on the interior, we have a main interior theme with a gray and charcoal accent. So it'd be like a lighter gray and then a charcoal textured accent there with white stitching throughout the boat. We have brown sea deck flooring on the transom and walk-through. And then we have a tan carpet lining the interior. So starting here on the transom, we have a big sun deck on the back. That's best part about these boats, in my opinion, sometimes is just the action behind the boat. It's a great place to hang out on the back. Very, very safe and easy swim location back here. So you have a little wet storage back here, as well as your table hookup there and a ladder. So throw a ladder out. And then we do have a filler cushion for this walkthrough, as well as a seat back right here to fully close off the cockpit area. So back on the transom, anything else? So you will see we do have some vinyl starting to split on these seats, on this big back seat back here, but we have, looks like some vinyl tape that's been put on. It's been holding this thing pretty good. So other than that, that'd be one of the biggest vinyl things on this boat, would be this main back seat split there. So, but other than that, the rest of the back seat looks pretty great. You do have a little nick here on the port side, and then just a couple scuff marks on it, really. This is a lean back seat in the middle with a kind of a stabilizer brace there. So sit back there, enjoy hanging out here while everybody's swimming in the water. So now we don't need that. Drop that down. All right, we'll jump on into the boat. So actually, as I say that, we do have a storage locker in the back here. So we have life jackets, throwable, and then dock lines for the boat. So deep storage there. There's that table, or ski pylon, as I was mentioning. That's not a table, it's a ski pylon. And then we have our anchor light there. Shut that. We have transom stereo remote back here. So that is on and working. We'll shut the stereo off. All right, moving on in. We have a black bimini on the boat, so tons of shade coverage. Walking in to the interior, so we have nice wraparound seating, tons of room. This is a kind of a modular seat back, so you can have it in this position, or we can lift it, shift it back. It can be in that position. So if you got just captain and co-captain out here driving around, co-captain, captain. So now we have a center seat here. This is going to be where your battery switch will be. So we have battery switch in there, and these are the filler cushions as mentioned. So that's your walk-through filler cushion, and this is the lean back filler cushion. Over here, these flip up. This one is pretty much the only one you'll care about. That'll be access to, looks like a Wet Sounds amp and your Bimini boot. Just extra storage down there. You will see, it looks like there was a burn stain or some sort of stain here. We see that, and I would bet the same thing that stained that also stained this right here. So we do have two halos right there. So take a look at the engine. Mercury motor, 5.7 liter, 350 mag. So, and this has about 313 hours on the clock. So really, really great low hour boat. Check under here. This is additional access to your storage down there, which is also accessible in the transom. All right, moving on. The glove box area here, have a little cubby there to put some gear, and then you have another little cubby there, put some ropes. You have a head unit here, so you have one head unit here, one next to the driver's seat, and then one at the transom. So moving on, I mean, I guess we could touch on the speakers. So we have 2 speakers here in the cockpit, as well as 2 up in the bow. Wet sound stereo system, plenty loud. So all right, let's jump into the driver's seat. So beautiful driver's seat with a bolster if you need it. But I mean, it's in really good shape. No vinyl splits anywhere. It looks really nice. Yeah. So we'll jump in. So we have nav and anchor lights, docking lights, cockpit lights, and then engine data. Engine data is going to shift all of your data on here. So engine temp, water temp, all that type of stuff. We have our speedo and tack. And then your trim gauge is right here. And then you have your fuel voltage, oil pressure, and engine temp. Bilge, water systems, blower, and horn. And then you have your depth gauge over here, as well as a cup holder. It is about 90 degrees today, so I need all the water I can get. Throttle here, trim up, trim down there. This is your neutral release, and then this is your safety switch there. So run on. Got a nice compass to make sure we're going the right direction. So on the floor of the carpet, you do have a ski locker under the carpet here. This would be one of your larger storage compartments. Right now we have the cover in there, and then we do have a battery. This is where your battery will be on the boat as well. So under the ski locker, boat comes with a full cover. It's a really nice cover, actually. Legally fits 10, and we're up in the bow now. So up in the bow, let's see if all these seats come up. Yep, so we've got these seats pop up. This seat pops up, so you have storage under both bow seats. And then, look at that. We have storage under the middle seat in the bow as well. So tons of storage up in the front, grab handles, speakers. The vinyl's in really good shape. With this being a 2013, it's held up. Grab handles or grab rails on the gunnels of the boats, as well as you get your cleats right up front. You do have a bow ladder. Fun feature on boats like this, a bow ladder. So you can get into the boat from the front or the back. So sometimes people don't want to get into the boat where the engine is. So you just pop the ladder over the front and you can climb up that way. 4 cup holders up here. So at least 2 drinks per person. Bimini obviously clips on right here to the windshield. But one last walkthrough of the Monterey. All right, let's go ahead and get you some running footage of this 2013 Monterey 234SS.
All right, here's Colin in the Monterey. Nice and quiet. All right, there it is. The 234SS is running great. Looks awesome on the water. Hit us up for more info at 317-845-9253. Thanks for watching.